Hello, you guys. How's it going? I hope everyone has been doing well lately. I know it's been a hot minute since I made a video personally because of me. But today I would like to try to reach out to some people here and try to get some advice from others. Also I have a little guest here tonight. I have a kitty cat. She's very cute and loving. But anyways, so I'm having a little bit of a slight issue with a family member. Dun dun dun. Aren't we all? But I'm gonna put like this. This issue is a bit difficult. Um, I guess I'm gonna get a little personal here when it comes to talking. But the only reason is because I need some advice and some thoughts of what others could say. I'm trying not to make this too long or anything. But anyway, excuse me. I have a little brother. Um, for many years, I've tried to connect with and stuff. And I'm gonna tell you this. For like 4 years, 4 to 5 years, I've tried to connect with. But before that, um, me and my brother, my dad used to pick us up every other weekend. He'd come pick me up in Tampa, and he'll pick my little brother up from Lakeland here in Florida. Can't get any more detail about anything, but anyway, but we did that for a very long time, for many many years. This cat is so freaking cute. She's a little distracting. That's okay, but but yeah. So my little brother, after that, he kind of got himself involved in some bad things and really rough stuff. Um, but I know ever since then, I still always tried to reach out to him and connect with him, and I just remember, one time like I was trying to have a conversation with him, and it was like literally impossible because I remember we were like doing a chat thing on Facebook Messenger, and he just, as I'm trying to do a video chat with him, he's not paying attention, he's not showing he cares or anything like that, and it bugged me a little bit. But and eventually he hung up on me. But anyways, it's always been a rocky game playing road with my little brother, and I know he's always meant a lot to me. He's always, I've always wanted to connect, and I always wanted to be a part of his life. But I guess after that, more things kept changing, and he started having different feelings against me or whatever, um, resentment or something, and he got himself in a lot of serious, dangerous trouble, and and after all of that, eventually our father passes away. And I'm gonna put it like this: when our father passed away, it was just like almost a year ago now. Um, I really wanted my brother for us to be supportive with each other, be together with our father's death, but instead he chose his friends and was just completely ignored me. And I was like, he drugged me down to a place called Northport, Florida, and just left me with one of my dad's friends, and just it completely abandoned me. And I didn't really get to see him but once, but that was it. And then after that, once I got back home here to Tampa, then I started, getting a bit frustrated with him because how he was being towards me, and then next, we got into a little fuss, and then after that, we just hadn't really talked ever since. He just blocked me on every freaking thing, and um, and then he unblocked me once, and he told me that he said to me that he felt like he's a bad brother, and I told him don't say that. We can still work on things and whatnot. But ever since then, he's cut the cord with me, and now he keeps saying. I have other family members saying to me that he keeps saying. Um, and actually, he did text me once when we had another little fuss. He did text me that he doesn't know me, and we're just total strangers towards one another. And he just kept repeating, saying this as time went on. And then once again, because first that kind of was like really, that kind of made me mad. It's like, why the hell are you saying this? But then after that, things went very quiet between me and him for really, about a year. And then next thing you know, just recently I had another, a family member that's helping me with my dad's estate and stuff, with all the other stuff and whatnot. And she just sat there and told me about, just told me just the other day, because she wanted me and my little brother to be reunited. And she sat there and told me that he sat there and said that I don't even know Brandon. Why should I even try to get back in touch with him? I mean, he's just a stranger to me, saying stuff like that, and he just doesn't feel like reaching back out to me. And I know ever since then, that right there, it just kind of that. When I first heard that, I got real mad. Once I got off the phone, it kind of broke me a bit. It's like, oh, dude, like, what the fuck, man? I mean, why the hell is he doing this? So, I keep hearing these things, and I know people keep saying, "Oh, he's in his right place, not in his right place." That's not an excuse to treat your brother like he's useless or just a hobo on the streets or something like that. It's kind of shitty and disrespectful. Um, and he's it's getting to the point where he's completely burnt the bridge with me and him. And if he ever did try to reach back out, I actually don't know if I know I want him to be a part of my life, but then at the same time I don't feel like I really want him to be a part of my life, because like he's just going to bring a lot of hurt and pain back into my life, and as us as brothers, and I don't really want that. He's got some mental issues. He's very mean towards me, and yeah, I've just, I know I've moved on from my dad's passing and stuff. I inherited what I inherited of my father. It wasn't really much, and I'm thankful for what I have of him. I know my whole dad side of the family has just been real, you know, just keeping me from a far distance as is. Um, it's been real difficult, but so I heard my little brother say that was really hard. Um, but I gave that family member a certain message back to my little brother to get him thinking, and if that doesn't work, then it's whatever. I see that he's selfish, and he's got a very mean heart. His heart is gone. So other than that, that's that. I thank y'all for listening, and I hope y'all don't mind me sharing a little bit of this personal. I just this personal stuff here, but I just wanted to try to reach out, try to get other people's opinion and thoughts of this situation here, as I know, like I think about it a lot, and I think that I don't want to, but it's so weird, But it's like I don't want to, but I feel like I really have to let my brother go, and he's always meant everything to me, but he just doesn't like me, and I don't even know why. I wish he would talk to me if there was an issue, but that's the logic thing. No one wants to think logic. People just want to be sideways and negative and running of the mouth and stuff like that. But you know, if we're done with each other forever for the rest of our lives, like I wish him the best of luck, and I agree with completely. If he wants to agree, then I agree that maybe we should just completely cut ties. Because I've never did anything to the rotten guy. I think he's very rotten, and since he was involved in a drive-by incident, I won't get in detail about that. Him and a group of friends that he had, and um, I don't know him. I'll put it this way: I know my old brother, how he used to be. I know that brother, but this one, I don't know. And I guess he's right about us being strangers on one thing, because I don't know this person, and I don't want this kind of person in my life, especially a really bad toxic person like that. And it's sad to say, but he's got some issues, and I really feel like he needs to get some serious mental help. But I also heard one thing too, that he feels like too that he's the cause of her father's passing because of the stress he put her father through, and he knows it. And so that's another thing he, messed up on. So, and I believe that too, because I remember my mom. I mean, not my mom. My dad. Every time we would talk on the phone, he would complain so very much about my little brother that he would even cry, and he would talk about how miserable his life is, and he just hate living because of my little brother. And I wish that was a lie. I wish I was over exaggerating on that, but unfortunately, I'm not. And everything I'm saying is true. I don't over exaggerate like a lot of people out there. I'm really flat base, lay it all on the table type guy. So, he's got a lot to learn, and I think it is 100% over. If he wants it to be over, then I guess it's over with us being brothers. So it's sad, but I wish it didn't have to be like that. But unfortunately, I guess it does. And like I said, there said to a certain family member, once someone passes away, guess what? Every kind of feeling that that person had is going to change. When someone passes away, a lot changes. I'll put it that way. So when it comes to anybody, so yeah. But thank y'all for listening, and I hope everyone has a great day. And keep following and watching, enjoying my videos. I know a lot of my videos are different. I make it's just cartoon fat rabbit videos just for the fun of it, or plus it's something you just don't see every day. It's like random and silly and funny and whatever. I really am glad for those I do enjoy. For those I don't enjoy, just keep your comments to yourself. But other than that, please like and subscribe. And thank you so very much for listening. And also just keep me informed of what y'all think of this little topic here. And have a great, loving night. Peace out. Bye.